Right, breaking news coming in. India's Dr. Deepak Mittal, JS Ministry of External Affairs, snubs Pakistan's Attorney General Anwar Mansoor Khan before presenting oral arguments at the ICJ at The Hague. In fact, for Kulbhushan Jadhav's hearing, Deepak Mittal, Joint Secretary, Minister of External Affairs, did not shake hands with the Pakistan Attorney General Anwar Mansoor Khan while they were exchanging greetings ahead of the oral arguments at the ICJ. This is exclusive picture that we have, in fact, access. Geeta Mohan, my colleague, joining me from The Hague. Geeta, once again, these small gestures, but they very well put across India's position at this point of time.
Well, that's right. The Deepak Mittal is the officer. He's JS Pakistan, Afghanistan, India desk and co-agent. He introduced the oral arguments for Hari Salve to then go ahead and make India's position clear and the arguments for India. It was just before the oral arguments began that the introductions were taking place and greetings were taking place between the two sides. And that's the picture that you see where Deepak Mittal and the Pakistani Attorney General were greeting each other, but instead of shaking hands with the Pakistani Attorney General, Deepak Mittal chose just to do a namaste. So very clear with that they're maintaining the distance. The distance is also clear in the kind of issue that both sides are deliberating upon or are placing their arguments on here at the ICJ. There would be heated arguments. This is only the first part of India's arguments today. The court has there has been a short recess here at the ICJ, and the ICJ will be reconvening in about 10 minutes from now. And in the meanwhile, the second part of the ICJ hearing, Hari Salve will continue to pierce through Pakistan's stand and Pakistan's arguments that they have placed in the past as well. Having said that, the visual is telling. It shows how cold and how tense the situation is between India and Pakistan right now, Ankit.
Geeta, while you get us these exclusive images now, could you also describe to our viewers what's the atmosphere at The Hague? Because this is a very important hearing. Last time it was, in fact, an emergency hearing where India wanted a stay as far as Kulbhushan Jadhav's execution is concerned. What's the mood like there?
Well, when it comes to both the sides, the delegations, we see that they are being rather cordial with each other. There was a conversation that took place between Qureshi and Hari Salve as soon as the court broke for recess. And they had a brief conversation. Of course, we're not privy to what they were discussing, but they have been cordial with each other. But there is also this whole space of being cold, given the kind of case that the two countries are dealing with. A man's life is at stake over here, Ankit. Although ICJ is only looking at the jurisdiction of ICJ, as also flouting of the Vienna Convention and rules of the Vienna Convention. But certainly, it bears in everybody's minds that a man's life is at stake over here. So yes, certainly some officers have been rather cold. We see the visuals where the greeting itself goes to show how India is trying to maintain its distance from Pakistan. But more so what we are also going to see in the days to come is heating up of the argument. Even today, when early morning when we spoke with Khawar Qureshi, as he was leaving for the International Court of Justice, he said, I'd be glad to listen to what Hari Salve has to say and how is it that he's going to prove or explain what Kulbhushan Jadhav was doing in Pakistan. India continues to maintain, Ankit, that Kulbhushan Jadhav was abducted, which is what the entire statement and argument of the Indian side was today. Hari Salve began by talking about the violations, but also about the status and how is it that Pakistan took into custody a man, and in the FIR, rather than writing the date of the arrest, there was no mention of the date, and only first week of March was what was mentioned. So,
right.
Indian side really tearing into Pakistan's arguments here.
All right. Thank you so much, Geeta, for joining us with all those
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.